So this is my Harbor Freight greenhouse. I've been heavily modifying this thing. As you can see, it now has hinged doors, 4x4 structure that holds up the whole thing. The 2x4 shelving is actually part of the structure. And I've screwed all the panels to the shelving and the 4x4 structure. My roof vents, I screwed up on installing them, and I put them all on the same side. They do not line up that way, so mine are actually screwed shut. I'm going to put in a big fan up here with enough CFMs that will actually clear this whole building out. So I'm not too worried about excessive heat buildup. I just got to get to it and get that done. I've been talking a lot about heat right now on the webpage, and what I'm looking at doing is I picked up a 30-gallon hot water heater today from Marketplace for 25 bucks. I had all the PEX tubing laying around from an old job. So I'm going to run, or I have run the PEX pipe underneath each one of my shelves. Just like you can see here, gives you an idea of what I'm doing for heat. So each shelf will be individually heated. It's all the same loop. I think that will suffice. However, I'm also going to put these 3 barrels in here, and they will be a passive heat system as well as an active heat system. So what I'm planning on doing is running a coil of PEX in each drum, and the hot water tank will heat that PEX as well. So then what happens basically is these become reserves for heat, and I've even had the thought of instead of being water in these is making them concrete. Basically it'll be a solid rock. I live in central Wisconsin. We've had temperatures here as low as -30 in the wintertime. I'm not expecting to grow at that time of the year, but I just don't want things breaking though either. I am going to do pavers throughout the whole floor. I think I'm going to put a layer of insulation down in the walking area here, and then I'm going to put the pavers on top of that. And then on the outside edges, I think I'm going to leave without insulation and just do wood chips or pea gravel for drainage to allow any moisture that comes from the irrigation system that comes in to be able to flow through the shelving and down and then flow away. If you have any questions on how I built this thing, feel free to ask. You know, this is basically what I'm working on right now. Kind of back up here if I don't trip over myself. And that way you can kind of see what's going on. I was going to use the IBC tote for a heat tank. That's just way too big for that greenhouse, so that's not going to work. But if you have questions, feel free to ask. Talk to you soon. Bye.